Now, your local sports center update on your total sports station, KTGR.
Good morning, I'm Mickey Doolittle. This Sports Center update is brought to you by True Sun Exteriors. For a free estimate on your home improvement project, visit TrueSunExteriors.com. Last night at Mizzou Arena, the Tigers won a marathon game against Mississippi State in a game that saw 19 lead changes. It was a tug-of-war from the jump, and Mizzou got two massive threes in overtime from Noah Carter, and with 7 seconds left, Nick Honor.
Deep three over Smith. Rims in! He made it with 7.6 to play. 66-64 Missouri.
Kobe Brown scored a game-high 17 points, and Demoy Hodge added 16 of his own. This is a part of a huge set of games down the stretch for the Tigers as they will head on the road and play Georgia on Saturday. After that, they will close the season out with a road game against LSU and at home against Ole Miss. On Monday, Mizzou women's basketball took care of business against SEC bottom feeder Texas A&M. They smothered them defensively in the first half, holding the Aggies to just 10 points. Freshman Ashton Judd had a game-high 16 points and pulled down 7 rebounds. With this win, Mizzou remains on the bubble of the NCAA tournament. They have a massive road game coming up on Thursday against a very good Ole Miss team. You can hear that one right here on KTGR. And the Blues lost their game last night to Carolina 4-1. Justin Falk scored the lone goal for St. Louis. They currently sit in 6th place in the Central Division, just 3 points behind Nashville. Next up for the Blues, they will have Vancouver at home on Thursday. And now it's time for your ABC 17 Storm Track forecast presented by Steve's Pest Control. Remember, you've got a friend in the pest control business and your problem will be solved. It's a personal promise from Steve. Find out about their 5-star service now at stevespestcontrol.com.
So it'll be Shulga going to the line. Shulga will go to the line, the junior guard out of Kyiv, Ukraine. One of 3 players on this Utah State roster that has been to the NCAA tournament before. As his first free throw is up, and it is good. So he hits the first half of a 1-on-1. Went to high school in Spain, guys.
Yeah. A lot of international players on this Utah State team. Coach Ryan Odom does a great job recruiting, and this Utah State team is going to be good for a very long time.
Second free throw by Shulga is up. It bounces off the front of the rim, but it drops down. So a 4-point Missouri lead, 11:15 remaining in the first half. Sean East will give to Demoy Hodge to the near side wing. Now back up top to Golston. Carter at the near side wing. Cross-court pass now into the near side wing again. It's Golston looking for Carter, but that one's cut off nicely by Bairstow. Now on a drive, Carter now swings it around the perimeter. They got numbers. Sean East, open 3, missed it off the back of the iron. And now here comes Utah State.
Not really Sean East's shot there, but it's so open that you have to take it, unable to knock it down.
Bairstow gives to Shulga. Shulga drives left on East, step back 3. Oh man, he got him, and he missed it off the back of the iron.
Yeah, great move. Didn't make the shot.
Here comes Golston. Golston goes around a screen from Carter. Golston cuts it back, goes up strong in the lane. He missed it short, and that one rebounds tipped around. Still loose. Hodge comes up with it, gives off to Golston. Open layup is good. 20 to 14 Mizzou.
What a great play by Demoy Hodge. Nice and easy pass, dumped down low. He was contested on the layup, but instead found his open teammate.
Shulga gives to Ashworth. Ashworth around a screen, drives left now. Backs it back outside, picks up his dribble, now to Bairstow. Bairstow, cut back dribble on Carter. Carter, he steps inside. Bairstow, oh, nice move. He lays it up and in with the left hand. We're back to a 4-point game. On the other end, Hodge dribbles it through the legs, now into the far side corner. Open 3, that's good. Demoy Hodge with his second 3, and Mizzou leads 23-16. Now it's tipped away. Diarra came up and tipped that pass loose. It goes out of bounds, and it will favor Utah State.
Going back to Demoy Hodge, he's not playing just the best basketball of his season. I think Demoy Hodge is playing the best basketball of his career right now. The past couple of games, really the past couple of weeks, he's really been so strong, and in many ways has been Mizzou's most consistent player.
Averaged 20 points per game over his last 5, shot 55% in the SEC tournament.
Shulga will inbound. He gets it in to Bairstow in the backcourt. Or excuse me, that's Ashworth. Ashworth, the dangerous shooter, gives it off to Akin. Akin now drives on Diarra down the right-hand side of the lane, and he lays it up strong off the glass and in. And a lot of points coming here quick. Nick Honor now On the other side, near side wing, goes around a screen from Carter. They got the switch, but they don't use it. Diarra back up top. Golston now around a Diarra screen. Golston into the lane, now pivots, gives it off to Diarra, bounce pass to Diarra in the paint, and he gets it stolen away by Akin. Now on the running the floor is Utah State. Into the corner is Funk, but he steps on the baseline. So that one will go to Mizzou as they have a 23-18 lead.
Big break there for Mizzou as they were on the break. Utah State was really nice plays from this Utah State team on offense as Kobe Brown checks back in with 2 fouls. Here we go.
It's an interesting decision in the first half here.
And
With still about 9 minutes to go.
Their breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't want Kobe Brown to pick up his 3rd foul here this early in an NCAA tournament game. Honor cross court to Hodge. Now Hodge into the corner for Golston. Golston at the left side wing. Back up top to Hodge. Hodge around a slip screen from Carter. Hodge into the near side corner. That's Kobe Brown. Brown back up top to Golston. 10 to shoot for Missouri. Golston around a Carter screen. Backs it back out. 6 to shoot for Golston. Golston drives down the lane, goes up strong. That one's rejected, and it will go out of bounds, favoring Missouri with 1 second on the shot clock.
That was a tough possession for the Tigers. Now they're going to have to draw something up.
It's got to be to Hodge, right?
You got to be. You got Aiden Shaw coming in. I wonder what he's going to.
He's probably going to be the trigger man, is he not?
And Dorius coming in as well, but he's not guarding the inbounder. I would figure that he would be guarding the inbounder just because he's so long.
He's going to guard the rim.
Nick Honor, the trigger man, with 1 to shoot on the shot clock. Gets it into Golston. He fires up a 3, and that one looked like it might have been deflected. So the shot clock violation will sound, and in a 5-point game, Utah State ball.
There's the freshman from California.
A lot of Californians on this Arizona team. They make up about 40-50% of the roster. So here's the pitch, and it's taken low for a ball. So not a good start for Jordan Weber. You don't want to fall behind in a count, especially to the bottom of the order.
Yep, Dimmler this year batting .302 with a .370 on-base percentage as the leadoff hitter in innings, hitting .438.
Here's the pitch, and that one's lined into center field, a base hit. It's scooped up by Wilmus and fired back in, holding that to a single. So Dimmler comes through for Arizona with a leadoff single.
Yeah, that .302 average and the .438 leadoff average will rise for Dimmler there, and it'll bring up the 7-hitter for the Wildcats.
Blaze Behringer stands in, the designated player for them, hitting for the pitcher. Here's the pitch, and she shows bunt, but pulls back as she takes a ball. A little bit of a drag bunt. Looked like she was trying to put that down the third base line as Daly came racing in from her third base position as she's going to take a couple of steps in here. So Daly playing very close to home plate as it's another bunt attempt. She puts it down right in front of home plate. Very tough play and no play for Daly, and Arizona has runners on with nobody out.
Yeah, that was an absolutely beautiful bunt. Really no momentum off of that bunt, but it looks like the Arizona Wildcats coaches are going to come out and argue with the Hammerschmidt again.
Oh, no. Were they calling her out of the box again? What do we have here? Uh-oh. Man, this is looking like a Bruce Bochy ejection moment as she is following the third base umpire down the line.
We even got the assistant coach out of the dugout, too, the third base coach, really giving an earful to the third base umpire. Over there, that's Lyndon Baptiste.
Yeah, so very interesting situation here. She's still arguing, and they are going to call her out again. So she was trying to put down a drag bunt, and it looks like she came out of the batter's box once again.
Actually, I don't think they will call her out.
They're going to call us.
They're just going to reset the
yeah, that makes sense.
Play. Runner will return to first. That's interesting. I'm
so
really
maybe
not
a foul ball actually was called. As it rolled, yeah, so very interesting play there. It must have been a foul ball. So back into the box is Behringer, and here's the pitch as she swings on and pops that one foul. So the count still hasn't reset on the scoreboard, but there are 2 strikes. She's not trying to put down a bunt anymore.
Yeah, it really takes the situational play away from the Wildcats in favor of the Tigers here. Behringer on the year batting .317 with runners on base batting .328.
Here's the pitch. She swings and misses for strike 3. Big strikeout for Jordan Weber. Number 2 on the day for her.
Caught her with the cheese.
And that is a huge momentum shift as Arizona went from having runners on first and second with nobody out to just a runner on first and one pitch away from being out of the inning. So Sophia Carroll will stand in, 0-0, sophomore infielder, as she takes low for ball 1.
And this is the batter that Weber's going to want to attack, batting .212 on the year. This is really the only batter in the entire lineup that is not hitting over 300. Pretty crazy to see there, but Weber attacked the zone here. .255
with runners on the year for her, so she improves slightly with runners on as she scorches that one down the third base line right at the Arizona dugout. So the count will even up at 1-1. Weber gets the ball back from the left field.
Yeah, good job by Weber there to throw an off-speed pitch kind of towards the knees, an inside pitch that she just got way too early on.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. She pops that one up, and it's going to go out of play. The Tigers will give chase, but it's going to land on the concourse right behind home plate, and Jordan Weber is ahead in the count, 1-2. Carroll looking to get on. Definitely you do not want to roll a double play here because it feels like Arizona has a lot of the momentum, and you definitely don't want to lose that here with a quick end to the inning as she takes high and away for ball 2. So 2-2 the count. Carroll stands in as this game is significantly quicker with Jordan Weber pitching, as these bottom half of the innings are going by a lot faster. So the 2-2 from Weber is taken outside, and the count will run full.
Yeah, back-to-back outside pitches there from Weber. Full count here. We'll see what she does here. I like the inside approach towards Carroll. Let's attack the zone here.
She had that off-speed pitch going on that 1-2 pitch. That 1-1 pitch that she lined foul, and we'll see what she does here as she throws a rise ball right by her, and that is a huge strikeout for Jordan Weber, and there are 2 down. So far, Kentucky with -6 rushing yards so far today. They have not been able to find any traction in the run game, and a great job by Missouri's defenses. Here's a pitch run to Chris Rodriguez, getting wide. Can he get the sideline? Yes, he can, and he steps out of bounds inside the 30 at about the 29-yard line, and it'll bring up a 3rd and short.
If you're Missouri, find a way to get a stop here. Force Kentucky's special teams, which have not been good, to go out there again.
3rd down here for Kentucky. The crowd gets loud. 3rd and 7. Levis in the shotgun. 1 receiver right, 2 left. This crowd is about as loud as it's been all day. He takes the shotgun snap. He looks left. He fires, and it's tipped away and incomplete. Great job by Missouri's defender there to jump the route. It was Chris Abrams-Drain who nearly overplayed the ball and reached back to tip it away, and it falls harmlessly to the ground. So once again, here comes Ruffalo for a long field goal, this time going into the wind, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he had the wind to his back last time. What he needs to focus on is a good snap, good hold. It's going to be about 47 yards. It's going to be another tough field goal, wind to his face. Let's see if they can get a good snap this time.
Going towards the south end zone, this Missouri crowd gets loud. Ruffalo, good snap, good hold. Kick is on the way. Does it have the distance? It does not.
That's short by about 5 yards, it looked like, not even close. Looked like he tried to get a little bit more height on this one, and that was not even close. Missouri's defense, Missouri's special teams finds another way to hold out this Kentucky team for scoring. That was a huge stop for Missouri.
Yeah, Mark Stoops, you have to question the decision there to go into the wind. We saw a lot of the kickers struggling kicking into the wind in warm-ups, and that just played out on the field there. So we're going to send it to a quick break right here on KCOU 88.1 FM. Stick with us. It's Missouri and Kentucky, sponsored by El Rancho.